Hi, friends. As we learn to play our whistles, it's important for us to understand something, at least a little bit, about some of the different styles of music we play. And so I'm looking primarily at some of the traditional styles of Irish music. And in our time together today, I want us to talk a little bit about the tune type, the polka. Now, you're immediately thinking, Scott, I thought you said we were looking at traditional Irish tune types. Yes, the polka started in Eastern Europe, but it soon spread as a dance craze across the globe, and every culture made this dance, the music for this dance type, their own. And Ireland did the same. Ireland fell in love with the dance type and took the music and made the polka music very Irish in flavor. So the polka generally follows similar patterns to what we talked about with a reel. That is, it's an AABB pattern, meaning you start off and you play 8 measures of a pattern in the music, and then you repeat that 8 measures, A, and then you go to a slightly different 8 measures that is also repeated. So it's a phrase repeated, different phrase repeated. A, B, B. Polkas are in 2/4 time. That means there are 2 beats to a measure, and the quarter note, gets a 1 count. Now, polkas can be played quite quickly, but don't let that scare you. Like I say with everything, play it as you can, not as you can't. And if you try and play it as you can't, you'll never learn to play it properly. So play it as slowly as you need to get the tune right, and then use a polka as a speed development exercise. That is, you're playing it as well as you can, and then you try and pick up the pace just a teeny little bit. And the pace, to be honest, is a bit of a rule of thumb. A lot of people say that there's a certain range for how quickly you would play a polka, and it seems that about the middle is about 130 beats per minute. With the way the songs are written, don't let that scare you. You might be able to come close to that, but don't let the beats per minute stop you from playing these great tunes that are really helpful. As a matter of fact, we're gonna learn a tune, the Ballydesmond, the number 2 Ballydesmond, and I found a few online versions for people to dance to, and they came in at about 131 beats per minute. That's about where they averaged. And how fast you play it in a group, a polka, is really dependent upon how fast the dancers can handle it. And so there are targets. But how fast you play a polka alone is completely dependent upon what you want to do. But anyway, so polkas, great tunes. There's a lot of good progressions and jumps in them that will really help our skills. And using that faster target speed is a great exercise for us in developing our skills. So anyway, polkas are a blast to play. In the next video, we're going to learn the Ballydesmond number 2 that I mentioned, and I'll tell you why it's called number 2 as well. So remember, with a polka, fun tune, so play it fun. Play them as slowly as you need to play it well, and then try and pick up the pace. This is a good, fun kind of tune to play, but also a great kind of tune to increase your skills. So, until next time, my friends, this is Scott Shade. Happy low D whistling and happy Irish polka-ing.